This past month, UTRGV's Athletic Academic Service Unit organized 2 life skills events for the student athletes, starting off with a social media branding session with Lee Gordon at the Student Union Theater.
Really the message is about personal branding and social media, and really thinking about yourself as a personal brand, and you're the CEO of your own brand. And now, how does social media play into that? Because you can either really do it well, or you can really do it not so well. And really showing some examples of athletes who have really done a great job of branding themselves from social media, and others who have lost it because of one tweet. And I think today, we don't all realize that how prevalent social media is, and how one tweet or one Snapchat or one Instagram post can really ruin everything you spent so long working for.
I just think it's really important that we learn about this kind of things, because we start thinking about, like, maybe next time you'll think about what you tweet or what you post on Instagram, because it's really easy to just send something and not realize what the consequences might be.
It's good knowledge for us, and I think we learned something important, all of us today.
I really enjoyed hearing Mr. Gordon talk about his career in broadcasting and his career in helping other athletes, because that's something that I want to do, and I'm majoring in communications and minoring in broadcasting. So one day I hope that I can do something like Mr. Gordon and come help other student athletes find their way in building themselves and building their own brand, just like he helped us today.
Next was the first ever men's symposium at the Jury Inn & Suites in McAllen.
It's important for one to know themselves so they can grow themselves. A lot of people do not spend enough time with themselves working on who they are and where they can eventually go in life. Earl Nightingale says that you are what you think about all day long. So I'm going to share some tips, tools that'll be able to enhance these young men's lives, to take their game on the court to the next level, but also take their life off the court to the next level.
Well, they had 2 presenters. I basically told them the same thing in 2 different ways. And both of our hope is that at some point, at the right time in life, the things that they heard, they'll be able to apply it to help their lives become better, or someone else, or a fellow citizen. Just be better than yesterday. And if you want change, you have to get out and do it and work for it. You just can't post things on Facebook. It takes work to provide change for yourself, for our country, for us to do the things and be who we want to be. Those things take work.
One was kind of like, more calm and stuff like that, and the other was like really in your face, and it kind of, really opened my eyes to a lot of things that I don't think I would have gotten if it wasn't presented to me in that way.
You can't be better or be a better version of yourself if you don't work at it. If you're just sitting around waiting for it to come to you, it just doesn't work like that. So I feel like that's something that not only can I use on the basketball floor, but also in the game of life as well.
My initial thoughts on this experience was it was very inspirational. I took a lot of key facts, and I'm just gonna bring it and just write it down and just memorize, engrave it in my mind, and just learn from today and just grow from today, basically.
It was very inspiring, in my opinion. It made us understand there's more to life than being an athlete, and that you need to find substance and create that substance for yourself, and you can't rely on other people. You must work on yourself before you can lead other people. So I feel like, if you want to do something, you have to make sure you put in the work, and you have to be willing to sacrifice for it.
So it's important to talk about working on yourself, and how athletes, if we want to be better, we have to go and put in extra work away from practice. It's the same thing with life. If you want to improve, you need to put in extra work on yourself.
Today was a very powerful event. I really feel like there was a lot of things said today that I needed to hear. A lot of things that I would have understood at a younger age, but I do now, and it's just about becoming a man. And there's a lot of things that people can really learn from this event. I mean, I feel like I'm walking out of here with a new set of skills and knowledge. Iron really sharpens iron, and I was just reminded of that today. So you are who you hang around with.
I'm really glad that we had this opportunity to, be able to come together as one and listen to them talk and listen to all that they had to say and just take it in.
Really glad that I came. It was a good event. I think it's going to grow, and I hope, that more people will come in the future and be able to, gain something from this.